All right, what's up, YouTube? We're talking sports, basketball, football, soccer. Huh? What's up, y'all? We back, man. We back at it again with another video for y'all. It's your boy Jackson with the Fanatix Playbook, right? So what we do here, we talk sports daily, but we keep it cool under pressure. All right, so follow us, subscribe, and make sure y'all like the video. And it's a lot of good football going on right now. You got the Ravens, you got the Browns, you got the Chiefs, you got the Packers, you got the Bills. It's a lot going on right now, right? And then, as fans of the sport, as fans of the game right now, like this is all we could ask for: good January football. But if we're keeping it real, like if you're a true fan of offense, if you're a fan of greatness, like the matchup that we really want to see in the Super Bowl, the matchup we should all want to see, we should all be looking forward to, is the Chiefs versus the Packers. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes, man. You know what? Let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's go. The Chiefs versus the Packers, that's the best headline. That's the best matchup that we could all expect to see in the Super Bowl, right? We're talking about offense number one versus offense number two right now. And look, if you go back to a lot of the season stats, you'll see a lot of the Tennessee Titans, they led the league in points scored per game, right? Or point differential, the Ravens led that category, right? But if you look into the details, if you look in between the lines, we're talking about two quarterbacks, right? Number one and number two in the MVP voting. However you want to place that, it's up to you. But we're talking about two quarterbacks out here getting it done, and they're working at this. They're like puppet masters right now. They're working at the highest level. Their offenses are moving at the highest level. And you tell me we could have a chance to have these two offenses in the playoff game, not a playoff game, but a game, but for the Super Bowl, for the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl. That's what we need, man. For me, right? I think this Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes duel in the Super Bowl, like it would be the greatest gift that we didn't even ask for. You know how Christmas was a month ago, right? And we thought we had our Christmas present. No, you didn't. This right here, this matchup, that will be your Christmas present. Trust me, right? So look, even now, right? Patrick Mahomes is always being compared to Aaron Rodgers, right? In a lot of ways, people say they're similar into like being magicians, right? I'm talking about puppet masters, right? Earlier, puppet masters, because they just do it and they do it at a level that no one else has ever done it before. And before Patrick Mahomes, all we were talking about was Aaron Rodgers. And now we have Patrick Mahomes to compare to Aaron Rodgers. So when we look at Patrick Mahomes' trajectory, we're talking about zzz. And when we look at Aaron Rodgers, how he started, zzz. And then I'm talking about these two dudes are out here. Like this would be the clash of the century, like the clash of the decade right here, right? So look, we're gonna rewind real quick. I'm gonna take y'all back in time, right? We're going back to the '04 draft where Aaron Rodgers was taken 24 overall by the Green Bay Packers, man. And then going to that draft, a lot of people thought Aaron Rodgers was going number one overall to the San Francisco 49ers, his hometown team. But they picked up Alex Smith, leaving Aaron Rodgers there in that room for hours. And then ironically, who did Patrick Mahomes beat in the Super Bowl 53? That would be the San Francisco 49ers. He put a beat down on them, 31-20. State Farm Brothers, so that's Patrick Mahomes showing love to Aaron Rodgers, right? State Farm Brothers. All right, cool, but it's not the point. That's not the point. Right? And then what happened to Patrick Mahomes in his draft? The Bears skipped over him, and he gave up that 2017 first, that I think 2018 first, and a third rounder in the 2017 draft to get Patrick Mahomes with the 10th overall pick, right? So now we're talking about, going into their careers now, right? So we're moving along. And what do we have? All right, Aaron Rodgers, he's got to sit down for a couple of years, behind Brett Favre, who was getting it done. That's a Hall of Famer. But then right after Brett Favre's out the door, all right, bye-bye, sayonara. Boom, who comes in? I said Tom Brady. Who comes in? Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers comes in, starts getting it done. Within 2 years after Aaron Rodgers comes in, what do? Go on as a 10-6 team in the wild card. They go on the road, and against the Super Bowl where he put the beats. I'm talking about on the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're talking about, I think at one point in that game, it was 21-0 or 21-3 in the first half of that game. Meanwhile, so let's fast forward real quick. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes, right, gets in. He's benched behind Alex Smith. Alex Smith, whoa, pause. Ain't that the same guy that was chosen number one over Aaron Rodgers way back in 2004? And then now Aaron Rodgers had to wait behind Brett Favre, and now so Pat Mahomes had to wait behind. Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. That's not the point, though. That's not the point, right? So, but once Alex Smith, he gets booted out the door. Now we got Patrick Mahomes. He comes in, and what does he do? His first season. I'm talking about full season as a starter. The dude gives us 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, man. Jeez. So we're talking about the dude is putting up buckets on the road to the AFC Championship game. His first season starting, where ultimately, everybody knows how that went in. It loses a heartbreaker in the AFC Championship game, out the window. There's no Brady dynasty no more. There's no Patriots in the way. Doors wide open. Whoever gets in the playoffs, you get in that smack, boy. And that's what happened. So now they got in there, took care of business, won the championship. Let's backtrack. Whoa. So Patrick Mahomes just won a Super Bowl MVP, and he won a regular season MVP. Well, what's Aaron Rodgers was up to in his first at the beginning of his career? Oh, the same thing, more or less, right? He won a Super Bowl MVP first, and then that next season, 2011 season, goes on to win a NFL regular season MVP. So we're talking about two dudes, right? Careers, trajectory, boom, like this, right? And then what do? So I mean, the rest is history, right? We don't got to go over all the little details and all the little kinks of their careers, right? We know how great Aaron Rodgers has been. Right? If we're being honest, we could really sit here and just go over accolades, accomplishments by these two quarterbacks, right? We're talking about Patrick Mahomes being the fastest to 10K ever. We're talking about Patrick Mahomes being up there with Peyton Manning as the only quarterback to have 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns in a season, right? And I remember there was that one game in Aaron Rodgers' 2014, his second Super Bowl season, right? Where Aaron Rodgers goes for 326 yards and 6 touchdowns, right? So now the 326 yards for the game, but he has 6 touchdowns in the first half. I mean, come on. You know how they say topping on top of the ice cream. If we got to see these two in the game, so I want to see it. I know y'all want to see it. It would be great if we got to see Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. Like, that would be the matchup of the year. Like, that's how great of a matchup like this one would be. And like, hopefully we get to see it. And if you liked what we talked about today, if you mess with us and if you want to support the movement, definitely like, share, subscribe. And, we got more videos coming out. Like I said, daily. We're going to be bringing it to y'all.